a bit chilly out there and windy. Anyway, I'm back. It's Jof from Mohotel Adventures. I'm feeling guilty. Guilty? Why? I'm going to tell you guys. So Jof, why are you feeling guilty? That is the big question. Well guys, yeah, you guys probably know there is something maybe in the pipeline for us guys, okay, and there is something in the pipeline. It's been one of them situations where we cannot kind of jeopardize by kind of like releasing any news we've got at the present time on social media. We just don't want to jeopardize, but things are starting to move along a little bit faster now, and we're hoping to maybe have a bit more news by next weekend, fingers crossed. So it's pretty exciting kind of times. I'm really, we're both actually, me and Caroline are both super excited with what is in the future for us guys. So it's gonna be one of them. So I'm gonna, like, you know, I don't like to keep you guys on a knife edge too much, but as soon as we can actually release more information about the situation, we will do, and you know that, and it's gonna be quite the start of another probably massive like journey for us in our career. We class ourselves as professional motorhomers, and our kind of I was only thinking earlier on, and I was actually I'm going to try and dig out some pictures at some point of our portfolio of where we started from and where this journey is actually going to end up. We don't know where is the journey going to end up for us, but guys, if you've seen these guys doing the car camping and stuff like that, and you think it's like a new thing, forget all about it. We were kind of doing that in the late 70s, the early 80s, carving the boots out of cars and putting curtains in, and all that kind of stuff. Our camping career started a long time ago, and yeah, sleeping in cars, open fires by rivers in Wales, washing your hair in a river in Wales with shampoo. Yeah, we've sort of done it all. We had yeah, we've been I'm just having serious flashbacks of that epic sort of little trip there, one of our kind of epic trips, driving up around North Wales and Snowdonia National Park. We didn't even know where we were, guys, you know what I mean? That's how kind of like mad that we didn't have like phones. We probably didn't know. Did we have a map? I don't even know. We were just, let's go to Wales, you know what I mean? It's like driving around in Wales, and you know, that's how like mad and adventurous we've always been like that. Do you know what I mean? How mad is that? So yeah, that's our like I say, it's probably like a portfolio of camping experiences. What do you guys call it? Did you do all that? Did you sort of evolve into sleeping in a car? We stop on like Dartmoor, sleeping in cars, and you know, wake up in the middle of the night and there's cows licking the side of the windows and stuff like that. Did anybody else do that? You know what I mean? We see these guys now doing their car camping, and we're kind of sort of like smiling, thinking, you know, it's not quite like a new thing. We were kind of like probably like doing it about 40 odd years ago, plus. You know what I mean? So but yeah, so the journey is set to continue. There's no change. It's just probably like as you get older and time moves on, and things like motorhomes and all your camping equipment, and you know, it's so like techno now, it's unbelievable. Power stations, everything you can ever get to like literally sort of like spend time away from your normal kind of environment, and then you try to end up like it's your like normal environment anyway. You know, but yeah, as you get older, you need them creature comforts, don't you? You need that that heating, you need electricity, you need loads of coffee, and you want to be comfortable on a bed and stuff like that. So that is set to continue. But anyway, yeah. So yeah. It was, so what am I doing with this big box? I had a present a week ago. Someone gave me, it was actually my birthday. Happy birthday to me. It was a week ago now. It gets to this stage in life where your birthday is just another kind of day. Do you get like that? Do you feel like that? Or is it still a big special occasion? Maybe. Hang on, before I start on this box, I'm not going to do a big unwrapping of the box anyway. It's not it's unwrapped anyway. But yeah, so I've actually been taking a little bit of stock as well as regards last year when we did the High Seas Adventure. I've actually got the sweatshirt on, my High Seas Adventure adventure from last Christmas down to Spain, Portugal. It was a mental ride. And funny enough, when I make videos, I'm making so many videos on that. There's like a playlist of the High Seas Adventure, the trip. The whole thing is in the a playlist, and maybe I'll try and get the whole thing in this description box down below here, and then you can watch it and check it out. And I literally making that many videos, a lot of the time I don't even watch the video that I've made. You know, when you're sort of making videos and stuff, you almost like, that's how I kind of almost watch it. I've experienced it in real life, I've documented it, and then we're putting it into like a video, and that's then it sort of ends up on the YouTube channel and ends up on people's like televisions and stuff like that, and I don't even get around to watching it. Maybe that's crazy, isn't it? Is that crazy? I don't know. So that's how fast moving we are. But anyway, I have in the last kind of because it was getting to the stage where it was like, where were we to 12 months ago? And anyway, I had to keep looking at my like photo stream on my phone, and then it was kind of like wow, we were kind of there, and then I started looking back at some of the videos, and I started like watching the videos, and I'm not blowing my own trumpet, but yeah, I was actually spent quite a few evenings actually watching my own videos and sort of like reliving them moments, and yeah, it was pretty good, you know, pretty good from me. I was like well chuffed with the results, I must admit. And yeah, so, and if anybody else remembers that, but it's just another like year. It doesn't seem like a year ago, you know, the time just like moves so fast, and I think that's why sometimes you've just got to grab things, you know, and just say, right, let's head in this direction, let's go with the flow. It always, the greatest thing is with us guys, it always kind of like seems to map out to, you know, really good times, really epic times. Travel time is absolutely epic. The only sort of thing is sometimes things change, and one of the massive things that does change is the weather conditions. So we kind of like last year were relatively like lucky, and we've been watching some other people that have been down spending time in France, that other country down a bit further, Joff, but down Spain, and the weather conditions were not kind of like, we were kind of like, well, we were kind of like lucky with the weather a little bit, and yeah, so the weather can change, and we were kind of like commenting the fact that, do you know what, if we kind of like went back there again and it wasn't, it's always a bit like that. Sometimes you go and have a really good time, and then you go back and the experience can be like totally different to what you actually experienced the first time. So it's quite a scary thing, and that's why we're always like looking for like new experiences, and then you don't kind of like know any different. Let's have a quick look in this box anyway. What is in this box, Joff? So, well, the thing that I love about this box is, on here, look, survival kit for busy men. Definitely for people like me, isn't it? So it's rituals, and so the person that actually gave me this knows, oh, and then, so I take that off, and then under here, remember to enjoy the view on the ride. Top information. Apart from that, guys, it's a huge box of sprays, lotions. There's kind of like, what is in there now, like 12 items in this big, huge box for splashing on your body, all that kind of stuff. So I'm not. So there's even like a diffuser in there. Look, there's all sorts of potions and stuff like that. But I just love, the box was just up my alley. So let's just slip that back on there. It's a big box of stuff, and you know what I was saying about like downsizing and you know, maybe going more minimalistic and stuff like that. So I'll have to have a turf through, but it does actually smell quite nice, I must admit. So the other thing I'm actually doing tonight is, and saying about how time goes so quickly, I was actually trying to find my Britstops book that was in here, and I've just been a bit lazy. I just haven't got my ass in gear and got out here and retrieved it. So Britstops, look, our last Britstop, don't tell too many people, our last Britstop was 2022. You know, this is how quick does the time go, you know? 2022, where's that gone? All them pub stops. Yeah, so pub stops, one of our other favourite. Occasionally I'm kind of like, always like thinking about places to go, and hey, yeah, what I was going to say was, if you use this book, what has been your most memorable pub stop from the Britstops book? And do you think that, is this book still going? Is it an app now? Is it just an app now you bought? I can't remember, because they were talking about doing away with the book, weren't they? And everybody was saying about the director. I can't even remember. It's been a bit of a blur. It's a bit blurry. And obviously this is Britain, so we don't spend a great deal of time in Britain. But we love our pub stops, and to be honest, one of my favourite ones, right, I'm going to try and remember now, down by Newport, South Wales, the Lighthouse. That's it, Joff. The Lighthouse down South Wales. We went there quite a few years ago now, and I do believe, I don't know if anybody can clarify the fact that the Lighthouse is maybe closed now as a pub. And I was a little bit sad, actually, because it's kind of the kind of place that I kind of like love. It's not just a kind of like, it was so much more than just a pub place to park up. It was right on the coast. It felt like it was somewhere kind of like totally different to the norm. And yeah, I kind of loved that little feeling with the Lighthouse down at Newport. And yeah, is there any? And I was actually thinking about this place the other day, and on that trip, which is now, crikey, when did we do that little trip around South Wales? We ended up at Pembrokeshire, out to Newgale, and then we travelled up to Aberystwyth, and we went up to McLenith, and where the Osprey place is, and we went to that little place where they do the boat hotel place. What on the? Does anybody know that one? I need to. So I know it's sort of like meant to, and yeah, and the little town on the edge there. And I was going to have a look and see whether there's any more little pub stops around that area, because I really loved that kind of remoteness. It felt good, and like I say, I always remember on that trip I wanted to get down to that camp in there. There was a campsite, and we couldn't get on it. It was full. It was all booked up, and but we managed to like get down in the boatyard where they do the boat hotel thing, and park up and have a little look around. And that place was just like down on the water, the estuary, and it was just like my very kind of place that I like to be. Anybody recommend any place around there? Just out of curiosity, so I like to get the conversation going, and I need to get South Wales. Oh, there we go. Look, Wales. Here we go. Let me just have a little gander. There we go. Look, Aberystwyth, up round Borth, up round that estuary there, isn't it? There's McLenith, and so there's a pub stop in McLenith. Mahuntlif. No, I need to get my bloody. I've never forgotten the Abereiron. If our good friend from Wales is watching, you know who you are. Aberero, no, Joff is Abereidon. It's Abereidon, isn't it? Yeah, because I was trained. Abereidon. That's it. Okay, so yeah, that's the kind of like area that I just remember so well. So maybe I need to have a look at Mahuntlif, and yeah, there's a pub stop there. So yeah, always nice to get the book out and start having a little look around, and yeah, get some more inspiration going. So yeah. So if anybody can recommend to me kind of that kind of like pub stop, I want to know about it. So in the comments. Right guys, I'm going to leave this little video there. I'm going to go in and rip this. Like I say guys, you know me, I love coming out, having a natter to you guys, and trying to pass on some good information. And all you've got tonight is a load of babble about Britstops and Rituals Cosmetics. But I hope you've found this sort of maybe a little bit helpful, and maybe you know, get your brain racking about sort of maybe places that you want to go this year. It's still kind of early. We're, you know, so what we're into now, we're heading probably for the last week of January, which January can be quite a bit of a depressing month, really. You know, get that out of the way, and then it's getting a little bit lighter evenings into February, March. So things are on the change. We will catch you soon on the next video. Thanks for watching. Bye for now.